Hi everybody, it's Cash. Welcome back. Thank you very much for joining me today. I thought we would instigate the energy experiment we talked about back in March, whereby we set our intentions for a joyous future for the United States of America and the world. We have done something like this twice before. Once with healing the body, and the other one was 2 years ago when Russia invaded Ukraine. I've talked about this many times since, but there was a convoy 40 miles in length of armored vehicles descending on Kyiv. It was such an outrage at the time that we did this same experiment and we went to Kyiv in our minds and we put a dome of energy over it. And the very next day, as I recall, the convoy sank in mud and just turned around ultimately and went away, and Kyiv was left in one piece. Now, I'm not saying we had anything to do with that, but at the same time, we shouldn't underestimate the power of a single unifying intention. You get thousands of people all focusing their energy on the same outcome, and that must have an effect. So I thought what we could do is we could take that same principle now and use it to bring harmony and kindness and love and unity to the United States for 2025. This is based on two different techniques. The first one is Christian Science healing. I've said before that my parents are Christian Scientists. I'm not, but their healing technique is incredibly interesting. Basically, what they say is that at our core, individually, me, you, everybody, at our core, we have a divine connection to all that is. And if we can accept that we have this spark of the divine within us, in our beingness, we are human beings, there's the human part, and then there's the being part. The being part is the one that's connected to the divine. If we can do that, then we can spread that energy of divine perfection out and heal the human part. That's the principle of Christian Science healing. So there's that aspect to this. There's also the aspect of the law of attraction. Now, I know I've told you I've written a book about this. This is not meant to be a PR job for the book. If you want to read it, please do. If you don't, I totally understand. But the law of attraction draws to you circumstances of a similar vibration to the thoughts you are putting out. Like attracts like. But it's not done in such a way that you hope for something to happen, that you pray for something to happen. Because when you do that, when you talk about hope and prayer and wanting things, you're basically underscoring the fact that you don't have them already. This is about already having them, imagining that those circumstances are already in your current experience. And that's what we're going to do for the US. We're not going to project forward with a kind of, I hope things are okay in 2025, or I pray that they're okay in 2025. We're going to take ourselves into 2025 and we're going to be there and feel that everything is fine. Everything is good. There is no anxiety, no worry, no fear, and so on. What I propose we do is in our individual meditations, or if you don't meditate, it doesn't really matter. Just choose a quiet moment when you're not going to be interrupted and so on. You can be alone with your thoughts and really focus. But we are going to choose a place. If you're in the US, just choose wherever you live. It doesn't really matter. If you're outside the US, just pick a location, pick a town, pick a city. If you don't know the exact look of it, it's got to be somewhere that you're familiar with, obviously. But if you're not familiar with it, go on Google, look at a few photos, get a sense of the place. Then, when you are in that place, feel what it's like in April 2025. Be in that space, feet planted on the ground, senses fully engaged with what's going on around you. You are there. It's not about projecting forwards. It's not about seeing yourself from the outside standing in that place. It's actually being in that place. And when you are in that place, imagine that everything is fine. That there is relief in the air. That the election's over, that everything is going well. See faces of people walking by, happy, contented, of the universe have taken over and things are now going smoothly. Do you feel relaxed? Is your whole body free of anxiety and worry and fear and so on? How are you feeling as you look around this place? That's what you want to focus on. That's the core of your intention, allowing your beingness to be in 2025 when all is well, everything worked out, it's all gone so much better than the doom merchants were predicting. This is not a future thing. The way manifesting works is that you actually imagine the thing happening now. It's already a done deal. You are there. And things are great. Things are prosperous. Americans are happy and contented. The sun's shining. The worries are over. You feel like you do on your best day ever. Yes, this is amazing. We did it. We made it through. And now we can live our lives into the future with greater optimism, with a sense of harmony and joining together rather than being divided. That good prevailed. You are imagining the best outcome for the US. And you can stand there for as long as you like. Look at faces. Hear children running backwards and forwards, happy, without a care. This feeling is lifting your vibration higher and higher and higher. And because your vibration is higher, you automatically draw to you circumstances of a similar vibration. Life becomes a positive thing rather than a fearful, worrying thing, because you're engaging yourself with life at your core of beingness. Therefore, life automatically gets better because that's the frequency you're putting out with your mental broadcasting station. Now, if we all do that, thousands of us do that in our meditations and in our quiet downtime, we are forming a laser-like intention to create harmony and kindness and inclusiveness and love and compassion. We do it by not hoping for it or praying for it. We do it by being it. Be compassion. Be happy. Be grateful. Be enthusiastic. Be encouraged. Whatever emotions come to mind, be those things. Not hope for them or see yourself being them in the future. You're not looking at yourself in 2025. You are simply being in 2025. And you are feeling these things right now because they're all around you. Your senses tell you so. You might think we're just individuals, all separate, all going our different ways. But once we connect at the being level, the core of our divinity, we become mighty. And there is nothing we can't do together. So that's what I'm proposing over the next few months. Just dip into it whenever you're meditating, whenever you have a quiet moment, and let's see if we can manifest a wonderful world in 2025. All right, guys, thanks very much for watching. I will see you very soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.